Hello, Squirrel. Good afternoon. Hey, Squirrel. There is so many things going on right now. I hope the fan in the other room is not too loud for people. But check this out, okay? This is a part real quick where the system is wrong, okay? You gotta listen to this shit.
And I understand.
Fuck.
I understand.
Are you
that.
serious?
And it's okay.
Is it my turn to talk?
Go ahead, sir. Just let him finish. Go ahead, sir.
So the same thing I told him I'm going to tell you. Because he is biological dad, we can't take the kid from him.
And they can't do that. It's just by law. They say
They don't even know if you're the biological dad.
It's different if mom says, okay, come pick him up, but if dad doesn't want to, respectfully, mom doesn't have a say in that. We can't just take it, or you can't just take, we can't just
Mom's
take him
house.
because mom said come get him.
Okay, I can take him.
This is the mother.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he does not.
Just like you.
He don't have
No,
no rights.
he's not on the birth certificate. By law, he's not. He don't have
He
rights.
have no rights by law.
Yeah, see, he's not even on the birth certificate.
If you want to figure all this
What if he wanted to hurt her by hurting the kid?
some sort of paperwork
Early in the morning.
for
Early in the morning. It's okay, G. Let him have it. Let him have that. Let him have that. It's cool. You're gonna get your baby back tomorrow.
go to court, get an order for full custody, shared
can do that
custody,
tomorrow.
whatever it is you
What?
decide. But the way you're acting,
Just let him have that, G. It's cool. Let him have that. We gonna get your baby back tomorrow. And it could be as fast as tomorrow. That's all we need.
What if the baby's gonna be gone? What if he flees?
Yeah, because it can happen as soon as tomorrow. Then you gonna get a restraining order out on him.
He just basically kidnapped the baby, and they're just gonna say, let him stay here. Let the baby stay here.
Same thing.
Look, they got another kid in there.
Yeah, he came over here trying to open the door.
So clearly they're capable of taking care of children. They got another one right there.
Lake County Circuit Court Clerk, I think it says you gotta open it up. This one. Lake County Circuit Court Clerk.
This is wrong. Where the system is wrong, this is wrong.
Sensor number on the inside, underline the number that you can call. Again, I would highly suggest you getting all that figured out with the judge. Because, again,
Maybe they didn't want the courts involved in shit.
It's open on, what's tomorrow, Wednesday,
I'm talking about
Thursday?
for the baby, though.
For what, I'm sorry?
I'm talking about for the baby, though.
As soon as they process the paperwork, the sheriff's have to come out here and
It's
And come get the baby, okay?
It's up to the judge.
Yeah, but she got full custody of her baby. She got full custody of her baby, though. And we don't have no paperwork to show you that right now, so we can't go get the
Let
baby.
me ask you a question. How old is the baby?
My son is 2 years old.
2 years old. All right. I've seen this a lot, unfortunately. And my best advice to anybody who's not married, have kids, you gotta go to court. You gotta get a visitation agreement that's signed by a judge that specifically spells
You
out.
always gotta get the fucking courts involved.
this,
Why?
that, like, whatever. Because
Not everybody has the fucking time and money to get the fucking courts involved. Do you all know how much your fines and shit cost?
Not on the birth certificate.
It's
Legally, I know it's
ridiculous.
it does happen. We are in a position.
Yeah, but they know that he's the daddy, though.
We
So
cannot
they can't get into it. They can't eat. He's not on the
We
birth.
cannot physically remove.
They can't take him.
We cannot physically remove a child from
I
the
can,
place that it's at if the child is like safe and
Just
healthy.
listen. Just shut up for a second.
You know what I mean?
That's the problem with the Frankie kids.
They can't just run up in there and take the baby.
Without a court order. Without a court order signed by a judge, we cannot remove a child from.
How are you supposed to get that court order? Man,
What's that?
But they don't want you to go to jail because if you go to jail, they have to call DCFS. And
this is why the Frankie kids had to put up with what they had to put up with.
And I'm not fucking playing. Don't mind me. Any bitch in DCFS over here is gonna be a motherfucker.
It's like the cops
Give a fuck about the motherfucker. He's being out. Stop fucking grabbing.
they ain't out to help morals. Cops ain't out to help morality. They're out to make sure the books are filled out properly. That's their job. I've got something else to bitch about though. Okay, let me just put this aside. I just wanted to point that out. System's fucking wrong right here in this situation. Okay? That's her baby. That's her baby, and she should be able to take her baby home where she knows her baby will be safe. Because you don't know what that guy's got planned. You don't know what he's gonna do. He just comes up out the blue out of nowhere and takes the fucking baby. The shit? What the hell? You think the cops will help her in a kidnapping situation. But nah. They want to take her to jail. And just how helpful will all those bills be on those kids? The court-ordered fines and fees. How is that loss of that money gonna benefit that baby that's in trouble already. Show people a little something that kind of pissed me off. You see this teacher here? See her? See that teacher? Let's talk about this teacher, okay? Alright, now they want to say she's drinking it in class, yeah? Okay, now, I have seen videos like this where they, take the person in, and I've seen countless breathalyzers being, constructed on the side of the road and all over in schools and just all over the place, okay? Never once have I ever heard this excuse. This shit sounds like some straight up bullshit, okay? I think as low as it is, there might be a good chance it could have carried over from the night before, especially if she went straight to bed after drinking. And if it wasn't just a glass of wine, and maybe it was more like a bottle of whiskey, yeah, there might be a chance of this. Look, let me show you this frustration. Hold on. This.
But, I don't.
Hold on just a minute.
But I'm under the.
Hold on just a minute. Okay. Right, and this one actually reads low. Okay, this is a portable. It's not calibrated. We can almost double what this reads if they were to put it on an actual.
What?
So really,
What? Say that again?
We can almost double what this reads if they were to put it on an actual.
That's what I thought you said.
We can almost double what this reads if they were to put it. We can almost double what this reads if they were to put her on an actual.
My jaw's on the floor. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
She blew a 0.6, a 0.06. My bad, 0.06.
No. If that's above a 0, she's not. Yeah, I ran her through the first part of SFSDs, which is HGN, horizontal gaze nystagmus, and she does have the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees.
Okay, so she did not pass a field.
She's shaking pretty bad too.
I noticed.
Well, of course
Officer
she's
Wolf
got
mentions
nerves
shaking because
going.
delirium tremens, or uncontrollable shaking and trembling of the extremities, is one of the most common symptoms chronic alcoholics face. These only occur with serious late-stage alcoholism, meaning Davis likely has a serious drinking problem and is in urgent need of a medical detox. Now, while Davis thinks all that's going to come of this is someone coming to pick her up, she's about to be in for a very unpleasant surprise.
She says there's somebody. She said there's somebody that can come and get her.
If this was can I ask a couple of just hypotheticals?
Sure.
If you pulled her over and she did that and exhibited the signs that you had, would you let her continue driving?
No.
Okay. Then we don't need to let her drive. Would you arrest her?
Yes.
Okay. That's where we need to. That's the direction we gotta go.
Okay.
Even though Davis isn't currently driving, meaning she could simply be sent home right now, Superintendent Kinsey brings it up, almost as if he's trying to push Wolf into arresting her.
Yeah, right now would be public intox.
She's been around kids this morning. She came to school drunk. Yeah. I said drunk. She came to school
Intoxicated. Yeah.
And intoxicated. Do you? Wow.
I know.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Despite the fact that Davis is showing clear signs of addiction, a common mental illness that can be treated, the other administrator present remains quiet while Robert Kinsey seems to coerce Officer Wolf into a completely unnecessary arrest.
I'm willing to go that way, or if she's not willing to give me a letter of resignation.
And that's something you'll work out between with her. But from a legal standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and make the arrest.
Likely only concerned for his own reputation, Superintendent Kinsey cold-heartedly accepts Officer Wolf's statement about arresting Mrs. Davis. Many teachers' unions and school boards have programs to get addicted or alcoholic educators help so they don't lose their careers, and no such form of help is brought up.
Yeah.
What's the next step? You're going to go talk to her?
Yeah.
And then can we visit with her?
Absolutely.
At the same time?
Yep. Come on in. You can be there when I explain it to her.
Probably could get away with speeding it up a little more, huh?
I'm comfortable enough to let you know if you were to be put on the actual intoxilizer that you'd be up around 0.12, 0.13 area. Okay.
No.
When I checked your eyes for horizontal gaze nystagmus, you had every clue. You had the onset of you had the lack of equal pursuit. You had the onset of nystagmus prior to.
No!
You had nystagmus at max DEs.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Okay. If I had pulled you over, I'm going to be honest with you, you'd have been arrested for driving under the influence.
No.
That's what he was explaining.
Yep. Okay.
Can I have somebody pick me up?
Well,
We're petty.
I've got a legal obligation. Okay. You're here entrusted for the care and safety of the people. For the kids.
I understand
kids,
it, but
okay? Note today you're going to be arrested for public intoxication. Okay.
Jennifer Davis is put through a needless public shaming during what must already be the most stressful moment of her life. Millions of people annually are offered addiction counseling in lieu of being charged with things like possession, DUI, or even more serious crimes. But when a middle-aged teacher is found to have a drinking problem, no such mercy is shown.
So, you're taking me to county?
And it's going to be a municipal charge. I'm not going to run it through the district court. It'll be through the city to come. Municipal charge of public intoxication. Okay.
You got
It's
to point
important
out
to
when
note
they're
why
wrong,
Officer
too.
Wolf stated it'll only be a municipal charge. In Oklahoma, municipal charges carry lighter sentences than state charges. Jennifer is being charged with misdemeanor public intoxication, which is punishable by a $10 to $100 fine or 5 to 180 days in county jail. Typically, simply being under the influence without operating a vehicle would not be cause for arrest. However, according to Oklahoma Statute 37-8, any person disturbing the peace of others while intoxicated in a public place is guilty of this crime. According to the officer's discretion, Mrs. Davis being intoxicated while in charge of the safety of school children constituted disturbing the peace.
Argue that word?
In terms of
Wouldn't politicians be able to argue that word? I know when a judge tells regular people like us we shall complete 100 hours community service, we gotta do it or we go to jail. But it don't seem to be that way for politicians and cops.
anytime.
I would like
While Jennifer is
I've
handling
never
this
heard
very
them
stressful
say they
situation with
double.
a great deal of dignity, even resigning
little
immediately,
handheld
superintendent's
machine.
just twisting the knife
They
at this
don't
point with
ever-
the arrest.
they
Her
never-
teaching license
no.
will already be in jeopardy, so there's no reason for him to threaten to go to the board like this.
Yeah.
However, there is one more detail I think is very important to point out. While searching Jennifer's belongings, she informed the officers Wolf and Turner of something incredibly troubling.
Search all belongings, okay? Is there anything in here I need to know about?
just my medication that I take daily.
Okay. Prescription narcotic.
I take Xanax
When was the last time you took that? Go ahead.
this morning.
This morning?
I take it.
See, that's
Is
what
that for
she's
anxiety?
on there.
Yes.
Okay.
Xanax is a very powerful barbiturate class drug typically prescribed for anxiety.
not
Mixed with
bad.
alcohol, Xanax can lead to incredibly strong intoxication, blackouts, or even overdose. For Jennifer Davis's blood alcohol content to be as high as it is while on Xanax would mean that she should currently be extremely intoxicated. Her behaving as properly as she is sadly indicates that she has a very high tolerance, likely showing a definite late-stage addiction to alcohol and Xanax.
Again, our policy and procedure state anybody that goes into the backseat of our vehicles have to be handcuffed. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work with you a little bit, okay? You remain calm. We're going to handcuff you up front.
Do what?
Pull a handcuff you up front, not in the back.
That's fine.
Okay? All right, here we go.
All right, go ahead and put your hands in front of you with your thumbs facing up, please.
What is my, is this going to go like on the news, Mr. Kinsey?
No, you're going on YouTube.
As Kinsey adds one last condescending comment, the
Of
officers
course,
elect to
people
cuff
can
Davis
zoom
up
in
front, a
and
clear
rewind
indication
and
of
all
their
that
discomfort
shit.
regarding the nature of her arrest. Davis's case is still ongoing at the
And
time
then
of
they
this
can
recording. We
upload
can
it
only hope she
themselves.
received the counseling she clearly
Sorry.
needs.
Gosh, I've just figured it out. This is nothing about the videos that we just watched. This is something completely different. I made this video. I started it months ago. And why haven't I posted it yet? I don't know. And then I made a bunch more videos, and I've edited them together. I've posted them. I've edited more now, and I've not yet posted them. I've not yet posted them, and I've not been able to figure out why I've procrastinated like I have. I mean, I've got 3 ready to go. Everything's done. I'm not 100% sure on the title, but they're uploaded. They're all done. I just gotta hit that final publish post, the publishing post. You know, that final button. The final button. The final button. I haven't, because I can add one more thing real quick. Now, I know people that watch this guy, they're gonna end up watching a video like this, especially if I keep it short. They'd watch it too, because, you know, they watch these things. Anywho. He couldn't figure out what he said. He wants help. He wants some help. Let's give it to him. I slowed it down a little. I put the earbuds in. I cranked that shit up. I got you, Hez. I got you. I know what they saying. Did you hear it? What he's saying, my dear, he's not saying something about deer poison. No. He said, let's get their vehicles then. Listen.
In the next moments, he's going to threaten to spit on them, and that's going to be their big contention as to why the pepper spray came out, because he was threatening them. But they just threatened him with some kind of poison.
Wrong.
Who knows what kind of poison?
Wrong.
They are the first ones to say something that
Sorry,
was threatening, and
you know
he's
I love
responding to that.
You want me to spit on you? You want me to spit on you?
that, you're going to jail.
You're gonna go to jail.
Alright, let's see. Let's listen to it normal speed. Ready?
Let's give a beer poison. Let's give a beer poison. Let's give a beer poison.
You hear him? He didn't say poison, honey. I'm sorry. You know I ain't gonna side with no frauditor. You know I ain't gonna side with him. But, you know, when that's what this video is about, is when you're wrong, you're wrong. Anyway, this shit was too easy, Hez. You gotta give me something a little harder. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on in here. What we're watching is these guys out here, okay? This guy looks like there's 2 camera guys or 3 camera guys out here, right? Okay. Somebody's gonna go walking through here. It's a customer. There he goes. Here he goes. What is happening out here? They say he assaulted them. When? What happened? What was that? Okay, and now we're right back to slowing things down. Okay. Did you see anything? He's supposedly standing out there already. What did he do? What do you mean? Uh-oh, we just got another assault. What happened? Okay, he's going out the door. Where was the assault? Oh, he brushed past his arm? Oh my God! Oh, you poor bruised bastard! Watch now, I rewound it. Watch the sheer horror and the terror and the shudder of the sleeve. Oh my gosh, he's gonna have nightmares and PTSD. Watch the sleeve shake. Oh my God, no. He brushed his sleeve. Oh my God, no! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? And then they were saying they had 4 people with them. I mean, if that's one right there behind him with the camera, there's these 2 there. The 4th guy's holding the camera, right? So where's the other guy that's supposed to assaulted? What? Wouldn't that be a hit and run? Where's the one that got assaulted, supposedly, huh? What was it? What? Is he hiding to try and make it sound like he's got bumps and bruises? What? I was right. He ran off to hide to try and make it seem like he's got bumps and bruises. Fucking listen.
Right? Yeah, and this guy he got pissed in there, came by and did the whole kind of elbow check him in the side of the face.
Really? Really? Is that what happened? Really? Really? Did anyone else see that? Alright, now I know he aims up real high like a dunce cap, but let's just see what we could see anyways. What? Where? What? Let's... Where?
We just caught another assault on camera.
Where? Are they fucking kidding me? So, now that this video is finally finished, click the buttons.
I'm not going to do it. Yes, you are.